Okay, we're off on another Gilbert adventure. We're leaving a little bit later than we normally do, but we're only having to go about 2 hours away. So, wearing my new shirt, Overland Adventure 4Runner, my son's YouTube channel. So we're getting him some videos going. He's not going this time because he's got to go pick up his daughter a little earlier. So Ellie's not coming with us, Matthew's not coming with us. It's just me and Jason this time. So we're gonna go about 2 hours away to Franklin, and we got a little campsite picked out right next to the water, so hopefully it'll be nice and restful. A nice little perk right after tax season ends, so great time for me to get away and relax. So we'll see you guys when we set up camp. Had to stop and show you this beautiful scenery. We are about 45 minutes outside of Clayton. About 5 minutes from our stop. And it is just beautiful. So pretty. Beautiful day, beautiful scenery. We'll pick back up in just a couple of minutes. Stair campground. We have got a place back in the top corner near the river. So we're gonna make our way around to that side. What type of farm did you say was?
Look at the sign.
Fern Gully. Fern Gully. There's a pavilion. What type of farm did you say?
It's just a working farm.
I mean, like what type of animals?
I want different types, the peacocks, and they got sheep.
Ooh, a nice little bumbling brook. That's more than a brook. That's more like a stream. Not quite a river though, right?
Not quite a river.
Not quite a river.
This is those Johnson. So we need to.
Back in, turn around. This is our little spot.
Where do you want to put the?
Alright, Jason's gonna back us in. It's nice and crazy. There's a nice little spot. Gotta turn the trailer around because our awning opens on the other side and tent folds out on this side, so we're gonna turn it around. Okay, I think we got it where we want it. Had to have enough room to pull our awning out on this side, fold our tent down on the other side. Then we're gonna back the car in over there, turn it around facing the road. And we have a awning out on the other side of our car that we're going to fold down on that side, so we'll have a nice little camp area set up and some nice chairs, very nice chairs out here ready for us. We won't actually use the campfire because we have our own, but we pack in and pack out with our own gas fire, so we don't have to worry about using any of their stuff. And then we'll start setting up the tent and the awnings and lay everything out. We also have some braces we put down on the back of our trailer to keep it a little level, so we have to get those out when he gets the car turned around. There we go. And we'll pop our awning out on that side. Perfect. All right, now the fun begins, unpacking. All right, Jason's gonna start popping our tent out. I don't think we've ever actually filmed this part before. We are looking into some ways to lift the trailer up a little higher because it's a little low. Luckily, we're both sort of short. But we're going to try to find a way to modify the trailer a little bit to lift it up a little higher. And we're in the process of doing some research about that. We have a 23-0 tent, a 23-0 awning, another 23-0 awning. Can you tell we're 23-0 people? We've really been happy with our tent. We did replace the mattress on the inside with the Hest mattress. We are very pleased with the mattress. Highly recommend if you are looking for an upgrade to definitely look into the Hest because it is the most comfortable thing I've ever slept on. But it is a little squished. Your tent, the straps get a little hard to handle. But the mattress, as you can see, is very it almost doesn't fit, but it just barely fits. So when we have to cinch it back down, our straps are a little strained. But it's really worth the mattress. It's very, very comfortable. If anybody has any suggestions as far as the steps go, we always fight with which way to put them down so it doesn't like jump. I think he didn't have an issue with it this time, thank goodness. But this side we have to jank up a little bit. It doesn't quite fit into the tent like the other sides do because of our awning. So we have a little workaround. We have this little, I don't know if you can see that, little space because we can't normally, like normally you'd put up in the tent here. But because of the awning, the way it comes down, there's just not enough space to do that until we get everything heightened or adjusted. So this is our workaround to make that work. But luckily that's the only two sides we have to do that on. All the other ones fit into the tent like they're supposed to. They also have a cute little, I don't know if you can see that down there, but it's a little like, I guess cabin rental type of thing. It's called the River House. It looks pretty nice. So if you were interested in a cabin right by the water, because the stream runs parallel to it too, that might be a nice option for someone who want to get away. And there's our little ducks. Look at the little duckies. They might be guineas. I think they're guineas. Oh, how sweet. This is a very beautiful place. Very beautiful. All right, tent is up. Putting our bracing down. And then we'll move on to the next setup. All right, I'm gonna try, hopefully won't fall over. I have to help with this part, so hopefully you can see from there. Sorry, the wind is really strong. This is our awning. It's a 270. I don't know whether it's a right or left. I don't remember. I bought it a while back. But it wraps around. Now if we have, like we've got it attached to the trailer here for this side that wraps around the front. And then if we would still have the truck attached, we would attach this line to the truck. But since how we disengaged from the truck, we've attached it to this section here. All right, so we're gonna do this awning next, and then we'll see what's next. one comes out a little bit differently than our other one. Okay. I don't have mine locked.
Can you just hold it in the middle?
Okay. And then it has two poles that come out. This is definitely a two-man awning system. And then the other side. Okay. Okay. Let's step back so you can see. Has these little straps that wrap around the pole, keep that in place. So we've got coverage to the car and a little bit of, if it happened to rain, which it's not supposed to, we have like maybe 2 steps from there to there. We also have an annex that goes underneath the tent, and then an annex that goes underneath this awning that I think we're going to set up so we can just get stuff. It's kind of hard to get in and out of the car all the time, so we got the annex that went with this so we could get everything out of the car and just have it in an area instead of having to sit it on the ground. Okay, the annex, whatever you call it, goes with this overhang. Comes in this really great bag. And we bought those two together from 23Zero. And it has this cute little, like, there's a little bit of Velcro here to keep all the like stakes and everything in. So that's really cool. We'll sit on top of our little, we haven't used this either, a little oven. I saw someone use it on YouTube and I was like, I've got to try it. So, I'm gonna try to get this set up underneath this one to get everything out of the car. And then we'll go from there. I don't think we're gonna put the one underneath because of the space requirements that we have, the way we've positioned everything. Don't think we're gonna put the one underneath the tent up like we normally do, so maybe next time we'll film that. Okay, so I got them all attached across the top. And then we noticed that there was a zipper here that goes into this track there. And I was like, oh my gosh, how are we gonna get that? And Jason's like, there's a zipper right there. So we unzipped it and slid this top piece in and then pulled it around the outside and zipped it back up. So, and then we continued to attach it, and now I'm in the process of rolling up the screens, and Jason is working on putting the stakes in so it doesn't go anywhere. So definitely lots of space. So I think we've got most everything out of the car, except for maybe the generators. The fridge stays in the car. And we're going to set up some chairs and our stove, campfire. Alright, so we have set up our Helix table and chairs. I just got my rocker legs. I love them. And Jason has his chair. And I've set up our working table. We normally do 2 working tables, and a wash station. We didn't bring our normal sink wash station with our hot tap because they had showers here. So we said, let's light and load this time around. So the red boxes are kitchen stuff. So this is going to be our working area. And then of course we have our fire pit with our propane and our little oven. We're going to try some cinnamon rolls this time. We've never done it before. So new experience for us. And we got this. We love this. The Lone Rock Concepts. They were at one of the trade shows, and I think it was in West Virginia. And we just take our little top off here, slide the hose in, and it has like a little regenerative water pump on the top that we can use our water brick and get fresh filtered water out of. So we love that. And we love our Devos Light. We only have one, but we want many, many more because we love them. They're our favorite. And we have the pole that we're going to put it on. Probably not going to put it up that high, but we will put that up a little bit later once it starts to get dark. And we kind of went minimalistic more than we normally do this time around because 1, we had less people, and 2, this place had a lot of amenities that we don't normally have when we go out on our own, and there's just nothing. So pretty excited about our little space. Nice next to the river. It's great. Let me show you down here by the river. Haven't went down here yet, but it's just lovely to hear the water running. I just love it. It's beautiful. It's one of our favorite things to camp by the water. It's just so relaxing. So we are all set up. I think we're going to go meander around and see what else this place has to offer. And then relax a little bit and then maybe start some dinner. So I'll bring you back for that. Stay tuned. This is camp store is upstairs. And the bathhouse is on this side. We're going to go check it out. Okay, I've got a ladies and a men's. See what it looks like. We've got some amenities. Let's see if I can zoom out a little so you can see a little bit better. Wrong way. Okay. Sink, sink, sink. Got hair dryer mirrors. Toilet. Toilet, as you can see, very clean. They keep it very tidy here. Very clean. It's got some heat because it is chilly in here. They have the heat on low. So even for an 80-degree day, they keep it nice and cool. Looks like all the walls are made out of like concrete. And then we've got a door coming into the shower, so that's nice, with some hooks and a little stool to put your clothing or whatever on. And then on the opposite side, it has a shower with some shampoo and conditioner, little place to put your extras, and then a shower curtain to keep everything off your dry stuff. So that's really nice because I've been to some places where that was outside the shower, not as decent. So I love the doors, keeps everything private, and as you can see, very clean to be as rustic of a place. And they've got these cute little cubbies that you can put your stuff in. So very, very clean bathhouse. So you can tell they really maintain this place. And of course they have leave no trace policy. Okay, come back out here to Jason. And the upstairs has got a little windy doorway up that way. I think it's to a bunkhouse. I think someone stays in it. The guy that maintains it, I think, stays up there. Guys, I'm assuming it's probably similar to the ladies, right? Sinks, showers, toilets. Okay. All right. Can we go that way? All right, we're gonna walk around to the camp store. The camp store, I think, is the only place that has Wi-Fi on the whole property. So if you need Wi-Fi, you have to go up to the camp store and use that. But it looks like they've got some ice that you can buy, ice, wood, other kitchen essentials, basic information here. And cute little area to like sit and view the property. And then the little store. Very nice. They are little. All right, we just came down from up there, from the main road. This is the Fern Gully location. Has a, it's a tent, but it's like a glamping tent. Ooh, it's nice. It's right next to the water as well. Same chair setup, fire pit. Very nice stones over here down to the water again. You can just sit down there and put your feet in the water. There's a little bridge back over that way towards our campsite. Let's go in here and check it out, see what it looks like on the inside. Very, very thick cloth, so you can tell it looks like it's something that would be in like Africa or somewhere. It's very nice. The poles look like they're bamboo or very good hardwood. Let's see what it looks like. Might be a little dark because there's nothing's open. Oh, that's a big,
cool.
That's a king size bed, at least. Bigger than a queen. It's got a little coat rack, a bench, table. It's got a little table over here with a coffee pot, water station, stool, some sort of fan, might be a heater. Fan and table. Cute little chair. Floor is hardwood. They got a carpet mat down. Obviously the windows come open. Looks like it has several window sections. No windows at the top, but still, I mean, you open the windows on the side and have the front open, that would be enough, I think. Especially with the cool water coming off the river out here, that's really nice. So, very, very nice. Second, third, fourth option. I know they have so many options out here. But yeah, this is Fern Gully location. And here we are across the bridge. Here's the pavilion up there. They've got a really big fireplace, lots of outdoor seating, some tables, looks like a big old grill. They had solar panels on the roof. I'm not sure what they charge. Looks like they got some speakers, so maybe like, I don't know, sound system of some sort. Probably some other amenities up there. It's very big. It's huge. I think that's where people that camp come up there at night and sort of gather and chit chat. So, but since how we have the place all to ourselves, it's just us. They have a cute little table and chairs down here at the river. You can sit in and swim at your own risk. No lifeguards on duty. Looks like they've got another stone seat over there. Steps you can walk out on and dip your toes in. It's kind of nice. And here we are, back at our location. Yay!
What you making for dinner?
Leek and potato soup. I found this on a YouTube channel. I think it was Tim and something. A couple. I can post the link in the description. They did it for a winter camping. I have been subscribed to them and I watch some of their videos to get ideas for food. Okay, so I think in the video she starts off with bacon. I start off with sausage. And then she adds a little bit of flour. This is gonna thicken up. Think I need a little more?
Yeah.
Okay. Get that in. Gonna go over here and get some butter. Pop our butter in there. And we're gonna come back over here and have our leeks. Here, you hold this. Alright, that might be enough.
You got it all. You might as well put it in there.
Alright. Oops. That one didn't quite make it in the pot. And then we melt that butter. Crisp those up, and then we'll add the chicken stock, the milk, and the potatoes. Alright, add the chicken stock. Just use a whole can. And that, add our milk. And that with the flour should thicken up. And bring that back to a boil. I'm gonna add the potatoes. And we'll bring that back to a boil and cook for, 30, 45 minutes until the potatoes are nice and done. And then she added chicken to hers, but I'm not adding chicken. I'm not adding anything else to mine, so that's pretty much as good as it's gonna get. We'll see what it looks like in about 45 minutes. Okay, so I realized once I was going back through my refrigerator that I forgot to add the garlic, and I had bought a red pepper to add in to make it a little prettier. So we've added a little bit more in. Hopefully, I'm modifying the recipe, so hopefully it will be as good as it was last time we had it when I actually followed the recipe. We'll see. Stay tuned. Alright, finished product. Looks yummy. We're gonna eat and then clean up everything, and then we're going to try some cinnamon rolls in our oven over there. Alright, we've got them in there cooking. They look yummy.
Oh, that's warm. All right, there you go. Not bad for a little camp oven. Some nice cinnamon rolls. Left them in there just a little bit too long though, but
Not bad for the first time.
nope, not bad for using that little thing. Got another round in there right now. Not bad. What would we pay for it? $100?
No, it was like 40.
$40. $40
If that.
for that.
20. I don't remember. It was on Amazon.
Didn't take too long to heat up. Not a bad purchase.
Gotta try biscuits next.
We'll let you know how they taste. All right, there you have it. Cinnamon rolls. Not too bad for an open fire with a little camp oven. Try to set up. All right, let's give it the taste test.
Let's see. Oh, so many to choose from. Got a little crispy on the bottom, but it's okay.
Cooked all the way through.
Yep, all the way through.
There you have it. Morning. We are finally up and out of the tent. And I'm not gonna lie, last night I got a little freaked out. Because I'm up in the tent, it's pitch black. And in the river there, I heard something going, doosh, 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 doosh. Jumping around in the river. Or at least running through it. I'm not gonna lie, thought it was a bear. Have no idea what it was, but it was big and it was loud. And got a little freaked. But went back to sleep. So, got the fire going. Wife's over there making breakfast. And back with you in a little bit. This, my friends, is what you do when you camp. And you have to have coffee. When you're a coffee addict like me. There ain't none of this doing it over the fire and having all the grounds and stuff get into your coffee, and nah, ain't no time for that. You get you a little mini Keurig, get you a power supply, get your coffee pods, you're good to go. Coffee right out of the back seat of the 4Runner. It's a beautiful morning here. Franklin, North Carolina. Right on the river. This is our little campsite, Johnsonville. That's what they named this little site. Yeah, it's kind of our little setup here. And this little awning from 23-0, I forget what they call this awning. Let's see what it is. Bushman. Very impressed with this awning. So, I've only had it about 3 weeks. First time we've put the sides on it. So, but yeah. So a little setup here. And I'm getting the old 4Runner wrapped. Can't wait to do that. So that'll be in another video. Gonna have a wrap on it. So, anyways. Alright, Mom, what's for breakfast?
We're having an English muffin egg sandwich with egg, bacon, cheese, and I'm having an avocado on mine. Almost ready to go. My lovely egg sandwich with my avocado. Yum. And I'm having a vanilla bean tea this morning. So. Our morning visitors coming to say hello, making sure we're okay. Good morning. Well, they're done with us.
This herd of guineas just came out of nowhere.
Round two. Woo, that one jumped on the picnic table. Okay, so it's Sunday morning. Saturday we didn't do much of anything, but just sat around and talked, relaxed, and had a good time just chilling. Then I had some allergy stuff going on, so had a rough night sleeping, but other than that, woke up, we had some breakfast, same thing we had the day before, made it simple, and then we packed everything up, and we shortened. We had planned to stay a little bit later today, but I started having sneeze fits this morning, so we said, okay, it's time to go. So we are leaving. I would say this is a very, very nice place, very clean. The hot water could be a little hotter, but they did this morning when we went to take showers this morning, like the bathrooms were heated. Oh, it was so nice because it was kind of cold outside. So that was a nice perk. It made the hot water feel a little hotter, but yeah, they could raise the temperature in the hot water a little bit more for the showers, but other than that, very nice place. I would definitely come back. Probably will come back. Would like to bring my little granddaughter, and she would have so much fun down there by the water. So definitely a place to return. So if you're interested, it's about 45 minutes from Franklin.
No, we are in Franklin.
No, we're in Franklin. From, what is that town?
Clayton.
45 minutes from Clayton. It is gated, so you have to have a password to come in. That's kind of nice, so not just anybody can just pull in. So we're going to get out of here and go back home and unpack and clean everything up. So I hope everybody has a great weekend. See you later. Bye.